The Colorado Vaccine Distribution Joint Task Force has one goal.
We are ready to execute as soon as we receive it.
To execute.
It's very similar as we do in the military, when, especially in combat.
An operation so powerful, the military is taking the lead.
It's not different than fuel, different than ammunition, different than repair parts. We kind of deal with that all the time in the military.
The more than 46,000 vaccines coming to Colorado from Michigan must be carefully handled from their production to injection. The Pfizer vaccine must be stored at negative 70 degrees Celsius the entire time.
We have 24 direct ship sites within Colorado.
The first step is getting the vaccines to those ship sites here in Colorado. UPS and FedEx will deliver the exact doses to each state. After they arrive, the National Guard will transport the vaccine to 8 secret storage sites across Colorado.
They're actually sites that we will use that have ultra cold storage, because that's the thing with the Pfizer vaccine that makes it logistically the hardest thing to deal with.
Within hours, the doses will then be transported to hospitals for use.
At the hospitals, they'll have a larger amount of samples, and that's where they'll start vaccinating their personnel.
Urban hospitals could start administering the vaccine to their staff as early as this weekend. Rural hospitals by next week.
The hospital administrators have their plan where they're going to get their workers that deal with COVID in and start vaccinating them as soon as possible.
Pharmacists must thaw and administer the vaccine within 5 days or the doses expire.
This is definitely, I would say, pretty unique in that it does require the ultra cold storage, and it does have pretty well-defined criteria for monitoring.
The planning of the vaccine's rollout has been a monumental task.
It speaks light to the age of medicine that we live in, that this virus was detected about a year ago, and here we are, we have a vaccine.
And Colorado is days away from making that plan a reality.
We've been involved at the start, and now it's execution time to do it.
Sloan Dickey, Denver 7.